PCIFIC to go and re-clear through A. And Loita didn't get the information it was looking for, and Krizz gets the entry into this round, although need to be careful what BBL PCIFIC throw back at you.
All of this is a fake from Pixel Lumina. The spike is bound to the C site. That's going to be going and getting planted towards Bend. Not too much further expansive. The problem for me right now is the rest of the attack is away from this. Maniek can hold on for only so long. It's 2 kills from him, 2 back, and there are still 2 players now coming into sand.
Yeah, it might be a little bit late, but there's no utility on this attack either.
Oh, simply
PCIFIC are not like your average Turkish team, but at the same time, let's put that conversation on hold and talk about the round at hand, as Comebacks just found the entry onto ALMO and B main.
Maniek can hear the jump spot from Rose. High gear enabled right by him. Odin! Oh! As soon as the wind-up was there, you knew Maniek was done for. The debut on the Neon looking good so far. That's one to forget. Rose is still weak though. This is the site that you want to hit. The spam is too much support. Pixel Lumina should just be buckling under them.
Turkish teams and how they swing wide and love to take gunfights. Sure. BBL PCIFIC are much more standardised in their approach to this game.
Odin on Lotus, something we've seen plenty of times, of course. Rose with the same position as the previous round. Already done plenty of damage with spam. Loita, the first of the kills, picked up from him, and as ALMO goes down, that's now a 5 versus 3. 5 versus 2. Rose is not going to stop, and to be honest, there's not much Pixel Lumina. Yeah, you can already see it on your screens. Comeback ready to round the corner. Players lining up. Is there any way that he finds at least one? As they are doubling down on this C piece, but as I mentioned, you're heading into the site for util. Maniek needs to find a way to get past it.
It does. The paranoia is perfect. Crewen's isolation even better. And Pixel Lumina done really well so far. Left just 3 players, 1 back. With leaves Pixel Lumina only 1 player to the good. That reveals so unbelievable, but again, no capitalisation in this round, and Stix has sent 1 home.
Punishing the complacency of PCIFIC into the retake. It's comebacks of. As dynamic as he's been with it before, you're just asking too much.
You think that, but Comeback almost be able to get it done. LaRock at the same time, it's working all by themselves. Krizz already low.
He's in the middle of the map as well. Full utility belt and a rolling thunder. At a moment's notice, he can activate. Maniek going in again, but it's Crewen that takes it on the chin, finds the kill. And now it's back into the op they go, and they're swinging it dry. ALMO taken out, another 5 versus 3, and another situation where Pixel Lumina don't feel like they have a way through.
Taking their time as well, and it's allowed Comeback to reposition. As the door opens and all 3 players make their way through, Comeback has seen at least 1 and knows that spike is going down at the same time, but Krizz finding one of his own onto Rose somewhat makes it doable. They just need to be careful of Comeback.
It's a rolling thunder on both sides as well, but BBL PCIFIC have expansive control. Larok is ready to converge from the tree position. Simply will not be caught by this though. It goes back the other way, set up to make the play. Larok still holding on to his ult. And there's barely anyone left, it's just Krizz.
Oh, you say
and
that.
Still, he just gets out.
Every time. So good at disengaging. Look at this. Oh, look at this scale. ALMO. No way. Manages to find Loita and knows that there'll be another player close by, so Rose flashed out. Needs to be careful of Krizz though, and he's all on his own. Now how's that A side to go to Pixel Lumina?
And Maniek's caught a huge lurk timing as well. Crewen, a player usually so good at that, but he's the one that gets spotted. And with the threat of a fast-moving Neon in the backlines, PCIFIC have to speed this up, but there's just no window to. It's an op save 1v5 for Comeback.
A man who's so well known for it, an explosion out of A. Comeback's ready for this.
Yeah, but so's Crewen. He's found 2 kills outside of C by himself in front of the setup. Come back doing what he needs to do on A. Pixel Lumina with a couple of kills. Rose in the drone, but
Surely have ultimates, but I mean, you've got to be careful. Comeback's just sending it. What?
Oh, yeah. He's different. He's just completely different. Krizz, in all the time he spent in Northeast, would never have seen that coming. And even from behind, he remains active.
He doesn't stop. If BBL PCIFIC don't stop, they're just starting to warm up, it feels, into this one.
Pixel Lumina with kills back, but it's only Simply left. He's been hitting quite a few impactful ones, and with the ult in play, salvos in 10, this is still your chance to make something happen. Put it all on the line. Players peeking together, says his piece. And now 8 rounds is what they hold on to. Coming into Krizz's sight, he's been the most promising part of Pixel Lumina so far. But he's just going to have to wave goodbye to the control here.
He does. Remember last time though, Pixel Lumina won the pistol on attack. And well, BBL PCIFIC have taken a very forward line here, making Pixel Lumina work to clear out the close corners, and the delay has been absolutely sublime so far.
It is all just delay right now, but that time is precious for Pixel Lumina if they want this second pistol, if they want a chance of staying alive in EMEA. But BBL PCIFIC ring off
was enough to do the damage. I'd say damage to the delay. Simply's the one doing the damage.
BBL PCIFIC have done a brilliant job so far when they get into post, though, trying to make him spend some of that utility. And that will be the view here. If they can get past Stix and move to a plant, how are they able to force a reaction from Pixel Lumina? Or is he even going to be alive? It's Rose again on a crazy timing.
Oh, I was still a bit stinky from Lock. He just gets caught off guard and spikes in no man's land. This is going to end up in a panic. Oh no, Stix is still alive at the back of sight and time is getting low. Has to commit to the spike plant here, come back. And Krizz nearly had the opportunity to deny. It hasn't worked out, 2v2.
But Krizz is right above the head of Loita, didn't clear it, had his timing, but Sheriff, Vandal also in the mix. You look at where those players are, it's on the A site. One of them, ALMO, that's an upgrade for him. Rose missing, but sent to the spectator screen is where he tends to operate fairly well from. PCIFIC down a player, but they've taken space. They have the B site and a plant.
Look at Crewen, look where he's going, back towards C Mound and giving up that B main spot. It might be really bad here for BBL PCIFIC. Pixel Lumina in a great position right now.
But he's hit the trap, still has to turn the door. It devolves into chaos on site, and that's where comeback should thrive. Looking to make an opening for himself. Waterfall's where he goes, the flick will miss. And as he does pick up the pieces with the overdrive, the round is already done. It's an operator save mission now.
PCIFIC inclined, we go back to A Rubble with the util dump coming through here, and PCIFIC are already by it.
Oh, Maniek ahead of the play, but can't find the shots. Comeback crisp with this operator. And now onto the shorty. You already know where this one's going. Sure, he won't finish off Stix, but Rose has it traded, and with Crewen already out on the B site, ALMO's just caught walking into a crossfire. The round is over instantaneously. It was
Tier 2 has to offer at this moment in time. Still look
here,
quick,
but just not taking the disrespect on the smoke to try and punish Rose there, where, you know, he does tend to go solo. I think maybe shows that Pixel Lumina not quite ready for this matchup against PCIFIC yet, but finally gets there. And into the retake. Oh, Krizz's Sheriff's not going to do too much.
But it's not. I mean, you still have the 2 rifles to work with though, has it? But in terms of utility coming back in, it doesn't look too good, at least the ultimate's here.
Yeah, but Loita is right in front, ready to receive. Maniek with 3. Backline, overdrive, cutting through them. Quad kill, looking for the ace. Comeback still alive. The steps of Maniek will have been heard. Krizz with this deep trap on site to keep the backside control. His spam is a little bit of damage, but he's caught comeback, and that's a huge kill to pick up.
That it is. And it's information back in, but we spoke about the Rolling Thunders, and here we go.
It's gonna get traded through. Maniek still steadfast. A stunned Loita is not a dead one. Stix responding in kind, but now the clutch required of him. Rose is completely out of play here. He could not have supported Larocque. Still yet to be ratted out though, and with so much damage removed, Stix is slow. 8 HP, recon over the top. Rose playing around with the time, and as those final grains of sand hit the bottom of the hourglass. Inquisition C Long is already bearing fruit. There are 3 players now out in the mouth of the site, ready for a duel.
Crewen just got a right click running out the smoke though. I don't think simply he's going to get a chance to. Okay, he is. Every time I think that a fight is going to go one way, it goes the other. And Pexa Lumina decide to change their sights towards B.
Loita's going to be a little frustrated with that one. Crewen had it covered, or at least thought so in his mind, with 2 kills towards C. And simply still operating in garage. This is the kind of area you're looking to take the fight to, but instead Pexa Lumina greeting them at A-Link, and Rose has found 2 back.
He has. The rest of the players starting to work their way through. Stix and comeback entrance. Pexa Lumina obviously got the plan in the last one, but that is one of the stingers on the floor, and well, it's nearly another. This long line of sight isn't where you want the stingers to be fighting, but maybe this is where the sheriffs will get to work.
Yeah, and that shield blocks a bullet, which allows Stix to take the fight, but in his drone solo, Larocque is holding on to A, building up some economy. They've taken away the trap in garage, and now they're droning towards A.
It's a big question mark that they create towards this C side, and I mean, it's meant that Loita's dedicated to that position. Comeback found out by the drone, but Rose isn't, and that's the other thing you need to consider.
Oh, and he's gonna completely profit from this position. Rose with 3, wanted the quad kill, not off.
Mid, starts off with the Odin spam, but comeback on such a deep line. Well, obviously
watching garage, but Rose completely by himself on A. Spike inclined in this direction, already posturing. Now with intent, it will intensify. They need to clear him, and they will. Simply, with that double tap, finds maximum value.
It does, and allows for that spike to go down. Kill contract then becomes a tool for delay.
I know exactly where you are.
That's big information to come back in with.
And you still have these ults for Pexa Lumina, so what do you want to do? It's an undercut in and the Hunter's Fury to combo it. Brilliant stuff.
Lovely. Yeah, this is just really nice. And on top of that, BBL PCIFIC now find themselves with time lost and having to get a move on as they do try and get out. More utility flung their way back in towards CT. That's nothing. Pexa Lumina have the
EMEA's best. The Ascendants in waiting, as Crewen has managed to find a kill through middle. That was towards window. Maniek has the TP to potentially bail towards defender's spawn, but he's committed in tower, and so is the execution. Flank coming in, it has to hold.
It does have to. Rolling Thunder through, and somehow BBL PCIFIC once again.
Crewen will have the support. It buys time for Rose to rotate, and here it is.
Doesn't even need it. It's for the disengage after, which is really well played. Somehow Maniek, so low in HP, just at 11, is able to get a kill swinging through at the same time. The foundation in which this push is built on, Krizz, has gone. So it's all the players on the site having to find a way to escape, and Stix has done that.
Rose having the control from mid, but with ALMO fighting that, he has the elevation and the crossfire set up. BBL PCIFIC right back through it. Maniek only 11 points of health. Trap placed in front of him because more than anything, it's an undefeated streak which will be lost for one of these teams, and I don't think BBL PCIFIC are going to be giving up the ghost anytime soon.
The cam will be able to identify exactly how many people are there, and it has been used. It was just momentarily. Pexa Lumina haven't, sorry, they have destroyed it, apologies. But Pacific know exactly what to do here. 3 versus 3, Maniac at the back of sight. Crewen still not cleared. Is he going to be cleared?
Might have been heard by the cage, I don't know. It's peek in. Oh, Crewen finds one on the fadeaway. Maniac removing. 2 more players, 3 kills. But Larok in the clutch and already beginning to get to work on this wraparound. It is not expected at all. He can't deny the plant, but that Stix gone. And Maniac in the corner. Don't know if Larok realizes this or not. He's fired the aftershock towards Plat. He's running back around again.
Yeah, he's scared about that corner, and well, the TP's placed in garage as well, but has 2 flashes to work with.
And Larok's just going to be hard clearing this.
No,
what? Knife out, that was the chance. Maniac faking it, but onto the...
Lose that one. Pexa Lumina. If they could get the next 2, it would be monumental.
Maniac has been a driving force in these last few rounds. The way that he's clapped back from being 0-6 to, you know, finding 6 kills in the last couple of rounds is crazy. And that's another one, an additional feather in the cap. Pexa Lumina will get the plant on 50s are probably the best odds that you're going to get all day.
Need to be careful of Crewen getting caught out here. He's just going to play in front of it. On top of that, has a neural theft. So with that, he gives away the information to his team. Gives himself up in the meantime as well.
Stix does have the Hunter's Fury here in post, but Maniac's already found another kill.
Oh, and Larok's been caught out trying to come back in. There is a Hunter's Fury as well. I mean, Loita has been known for his clutches, but if he was to get this on 2 HP, it would be the combinations. How well oiled is this machine? We know. I was about to say that this is a good map for Pexa Lumina, and it's an even better start.
Simply opening pick. And Stix with the undercut combined. I'm pretty sure that's how the shot kill went in. So much damage on Rose as well. BBL PCIFIC crumbling. Crewen getting a couple. But look at the HP between the 2 players. Only 36 points left and remaining. Maniac finds one with a bullet through Crewen. And as the hero of the round is gone. And I think, you know, especially in a round like this against Classics, just got to enjoy the experience, you know? Have a little bit of fun with it. Simply finding 2. BBL PCIFIC finding 3. It's a 2-on-2 with the spike dropped in garage.
And that's a stinger as well.
They were running towards A though. It was his own teammates. And with Stix taken out, it's the A site. Comeback can hold the cross. He catches 2 players in transition. That's double digits.
Absolutely fumbled this round. I don't know, like trying to walk with your knife out through B main while trying to clear it at the same time. It feels as if a couple of the players were caught.
The owl drone. Decent information, and now a mid-duel about to break out, and it's come back again to find the first of those kills. Good trade, and trade again with the spike on the canvas.
Yeah, Rose does have Hunter's Fury as well, just to note. And look at ALMO in the position that he's found himself in.
Q given away if he steps into the cage. Rose already so far ahead of this, has the A site under control. ALMO will TP behind, and this hasn't been heard. How much can he do?
That's the question. How much can he do? Right now, the answer looks probable that he will get more than what he can. Oh no, I thought for a minute he was going to give it up, but instead he looks to have won the round. And he's done. Quick change of pace towards the C site already. One of the traps destroyed through a nice shot dart. So now that this take comes through, the players have little to no protection. I mean, Krizz has one trap that he can use, but calling for teammates to support him, and they're all falling apart here. C site has been well and truly taken by BBL PCIFIC, and it feels as if these rounds are always decided within the first.
Then it's the reveal, which is able to tag Krizz's position in the plat corner towards backside. And while he doesn't get spammed out, it's the ult that's just going to go ahead and confirm it. Rose, the only player to lose his life in this round.
Second initiator, Krizz has decided to commit himself towards the backside, and well, so far it looks like it's been a success. Entry kill found and continuing to trying to get more, and does so. So with that being said, that's the Cypher gone, and also comeback.
Krizz has his value. It was a reveal from Rose, but ALMO wasn't expecting such close proximity. Huge 1v1 against the captain. Simply will win it, of course.
Of course he will. And so Maniac hasn't encountered Loita yet. Didn't think about it, and there's a chance to escape using the ultimate. But both players are towards CT, and time is ticking away.
We're yet to see his clutches so far, but a player who has excelled in this position round on round. It was how Pacific won their second stage, third grand final, and Loita wrapping around the side. Lights and
Points of utility, certain pieces missing. And oh my god, ALMO's been found. So is Simply. There's no way for this Omen to escape, and it seems if there's no way for Pexa Lumina to escape except out of this tournament.
6-7 rounds map to map is more than most teams, so I think Pixel Lumina can still hold their heads high, hoping that there is an extension to play, but not today. Not against come back up close with his shorty. The overdrive's online. It's an ace to